Oh, hi everyone. Just was a couple of minutes behind. Um, just having a shower and freshening up. So, how is everyone? I hope everyone's going well. Um, yeah, I got myself a really nice little lippy the other day. I'm going to put some on just a wee bit. The Dusky Road shades are some of my favourite. So, so who have we got? Catherine Stubbs, Human Generic, Michelle Marbell. Hi, Melinda at False Teeth Tarot. Laurie Kettle, hello. Cartomancy, hello. Apple, hello. Sheila, hi, how you going, lovey? Yeah, Uncover the News. Is Trump and flee the country? I can have a look at that. 171 sign in, hello. Uncover the News. Hi, Bannon gave himself up to the FBI. Okay, he was arrested. Is coming. Yeah. Misdemeanor from hell. That's what Steve Bannon caused contempt of Congress, a misdemeanor. Yeah, right. Okay. I'd like to know what he's on and where I can get some of it. Sorry for turning my back on you guys. I just had to move the carts. Yeah. So let me get my book. Here it is, my little notebook. Okay. Good. Misery for profit. That'll be interesting. Oh, good. Absolutely excellent. Alex Jones found guilty in the defamation case. Absolutely. Leahy. Vermont. Isn't he a senator? Oh, thank you. It's one of my favorites. So I'm just going back through the comments now. Yeah, 19th, 18th and 19th. Trump. Yeah, he was ordered to surrender his passport. Yeah, I just thought I'd start a bit later today. I was up quite early and was feeling it drag me down a bit. So I just went and scheduled the live for a little bit later. That's why I scheduled it. Bannon's refusing to turn over documents. Hi, Linda B. Thank you very much for the compliments about the photos. Trump planning, Trump and family. planning to skip the country. Hi, Michelle, my bell. Yeah, I've written down the question: is Trump and family planning to cut their losses, sell property, and flee the country? We'll have a look at that. I think have they had news about, hi Kate Sweet Blue, about hi Jay. James is doing okay. Problem with his back is not ever going to go away, but there will hopefully be a wee bit improvement, but not much really.
A little hard enough.
But it's going to take months.
Yeah.
I saw a thing on a quiz show the other day, and it was a show called Only Connect, and you've got to find the connections between the things, and it had Boris Johnson kisses Alex Jones as one of the incidents that were connected, right? And I'm thinking, why on earth would he kiss Alex Jones? I kept forgetting that there's a very popular children's show in the UK called Blue Peter, and one of its female presenters is called Alex Jones.
Pick up your left hand so you can show cruising clear.
Oh, you want me to show off the mug, do you?
Good memory. Special.
We've decided to go with the big guns with my mug, and I've got my Cruising Queen mug out, which I got from Explorer of the Seas, one of the Royal Caribbean ships. I'm still hoping we'll be able to go cruising again at some future date, but it's going to be quite a while.
Yeah.
And I forgot, and they were referring to this female Blue Peter presenter called Alex Jones, but I was picturing him kissing Alex Jones, the stirrer, you know, the conspiracy theorist. And I could not figure out what the hell. Hi, Ron. So, hi, Karen A. Hi, Karen Anderson. How are you? Cardamancy. What is the next in store this week after the big news day today? Okay, big news day today. Did Meadows get indicted? I saw him getting indicted, but has that happened yet? Today or Monday? What is next for this week? Oh, 2 more indictments. 2 other people indicted. In, we'll call it the Greenberg case, because that's what it is. Will Gates be following them? Thank you, babe. Hi, Michelle Peterson. Hi, Marie Sutton. Hi, Christine Thomas. Haven't seen you for a little while. It's lovely to see your name back there. I've got the lessons up and running. You've inquired before. If you want to know more, send me an email. Okay. Okay, so we've got some decent questions here. So I've written some of them down. I'll have a quick look. I haven't had a chance. I've been, just busy with some other things, and sometimes I lose the chance to catch up on news stories on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. It looks like Christian Porter, our former Attorney General, is going to retire from politics, and James is like, no, I want to see him voted out. He doesn't want him to retire on his own terms. He wants to see him kicked out by people. Yeah, Karen A. Yep. Karen Anderson. Yep. Oh, thank you. Hi, Spirits Beyond the Stars. Kellyanne was out of the office for several months before that. I don't know that she could really add that much to it, but she might get subpoenaed. So will Kellyanne be subpoenaed? Largest lunar eclipse of the century. Wow. That is huge. Getting closer to the eclipse. Messages, maybe. I might look at that Thursday, my time. Okay. I'll go world news. I was watching stories with Queen Elizabeth spraining her back and all that. She's just based on my knowledge of old people, and she's entering her last few years, I think. But I don't think she'll be going like relatively soon or anything. Yeah, I'm shocking with my hair. Hi, Flowing. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Did I say hi to 171 sign-in? That Rittenhouse trial. Yeah, that a terrorist incident in London? The taxi explosion. The taxi driver survived. He's in the hospital. The bomber did not. Taxi explosion in London. It was London, wasn't it? QAnon. Today, host Carl Stefanovic denies being a shape-shifting lizard. It still doesn't mean he's not a prat at times. No, that's Liverpool. Thank you, Christine. In Liverpool. Should they be on alert? Oh, God. for more. Hopefully not. Corey Lewandowski and Trump knew the election was over but wanted to create enough doubt so he could say he didn't lose and that it was stolen book. I had my computer, people on Sunday would be aware, it's shut down on Sunday. Hope it doesn't today. It shut down halfway through a lesson yesterday and I had to send you links and all that. Yeah, it was in front of a hospital, which is probably the reason that if that driver survives. All prayers to the driver of that taxi. More than a quarter of UK police forces do not meet officer vetting guidelines. Unfortunately, I think that would be the way with a lot of countries' police forces, including some of ours, you know. Aurora shooting, 6 high school students in hospital. Oh, will these high school shootings settle down? High school shootings. Decrease. Hopefully phase out. What about other shootings as well? Other shootings. I think that's enough. We'll go on with that now. Hi, AW. How you going? I got your email yesterday. Hoping for the best for you. So, yeah. I think we might get started. So, what have we got? I think we might start with the high school shooting. This is such a heart-rendering, horrible situation that these continue to happen. It's just, the lights here, Dick, I'm going to use that because it speaks very much to young people and their energy. Yeah. What will it take to end it too? I think we might have to have a look at that. This definitely needs to be a look in at the culture of young people in the 21st century. But this is not a lot of happened in, you know, the 21st century. But there were shootings previously, that famous shooting that the Boomtown Rats spoke about in England back in the 70s. Hi, Scott. How are you? Yeah, I got up early to watch that and watch some of it. Yeah. Started a little bit late today. Okay. Are they butterflies? Please tell me they're butterflies because they look like bums to me. Oh, okay. What does this mean? When they were little and I had to look, they looked like bums. Backside. What are they, wavy hands or something like that? I'm not quite sure. Oh. Oh. Mhm. We do, actually, just not in Western Australia. Victoria and Queensland use it. I'm not sure about Tasmania. No, Victoria and New South Wales use it. Queensland are thinking about it. But yeah. Hi, Shelby Lisa. Okay. These shootings, will they come to an end or will they increase? Well, what will happen? What is in the future for these high school shootings? Strength. There needs to be some really strong needs to be attacked with strength, and more so than that, it needs to be approached with unity. Oh, that's interesting. I'm just going to write down the question. Was the debris field in space due to weapons testing? If so, who by? Okay. Is Leahy Republican or Democrat? Okay. So it needs to be approached with patience and strength and unity. Because it is a problem that's not just going to suddenly go away. It's part of a cycle of behavior. But yeah. But there is a change coming. And we've got the world card here. Now, these are both major arcana. So they're both high impact. And this is a high impact issue. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I think they have to look at the overall picture of, again, it needs patience, strength, unity, and they have to look at an overall picture. So a global picture at the problem of other countries don't have high school shooting. I mean, I'm not saying they don't. You know, the UK's had one. You know, we've had problems here. But the high school shooting phenomenon is largely in the US, but that doesn't mean it's not anywhere. And it speaks of a global problem within the system, the education system, but also the system of arms. So there has to be more of a unified approach to gun control. I think that's The King of Wands. This is a time for compassion. Oh, Knight of Wands, sorry. This is a time to, you can't act hastily. You want to charge in there and you want to change things, but that's not necessarily going to help things. So you have to show a measure of restraint, but you know that things can't stay as they are, but you still have to show restraint in figuring out what needs to be done. So you can't charge forward until you've had more planning. King of Swords, prosecution. I mean, it shouldn't just be, this is, might sound harsh to say, but prosecutions, King of Swords here. It's no good just prosecuting the person who shoots it. Who made it so that these kids can go and get these arms, can go and get these guns? There needs to be prosecutions within the people. I mean, yes, not just the ones who deliberately arm them. Of course, there's always a case there, and they're going to go after those people if it's proven that somebody else armed them. But what about the parents or the people who own the firearms that were used in these, or family members, and did not exercise the proper precaution? I think they're going to have to start prosecuting these people as well on something, even a custodial sentence or something. Reckless endangerment causing death or injury. Four of Swords. Yeah. It's time to step back, and the Four of Swords is on top of the world, the global picture. It is time to step back and look at the global picture. The schools, the educational system that those schools are part of, the families, the social system that leads to these children being isolated, and that's backed up here with the four again, and it's time to step back and take a real good look. Hi, Edna May. I saw 2 hours ago another high school shooting, and so I'm reading on what needs to be done to curb these, to hopefully eventually have them gone, not have them as part of a child's life. And needs to look at support systems for students. So the school and the educational system, the support system for students, the culture, the culture that is evident, that includes social media culture. A lot of these shootings have come out in the time of social media. You can't blame it all on one thing. And also with the parents, the Emperor. Yeah, there needs to be more stability and clarity in the law. They really need to make new laws with regarding to this. So there needs to be, this is the Emperor, stability and clarity. New strategies as well. There needs to be stability and clarity within the law. So the reason I'm treating high school shootings separately to other types of mass shootings is because they're both complex issues. But yeah. Oh, okay. Why do people do things that ruin their life? He was a National Guardsman. That's a good thing to be. Yeah, there needs to be more accountability to those who should be there. The children, it's going to be an uphill struggle, but they will get there. The children of the US should not have to deal with this. Yeah, I've got 9 of Cups. Yes. So this is a long and uphill struggle, but it will get there. The 9 of Cups. Yes, things will change so that these are not such a common thing. And 6 of Pentacles. In this case, the resources, sharing of wisdom and knowledge and sharing of resources, providing of resources, that's going to help with these things. So it will happen. But unfortunately, it's not all going to happen overnight. But I do feel it's going to be addressed within the next 2, like fully addressed. Hopefully within 10 years ago, this sort of thing just going to be a thing of the past. Oh, will Rittenhouse's mum get charged? People are asking about that, aren't they? Will she be indicted? She did drive her son, her underage son, across state lines. You want a bug's got again? Go ahead. Hi, Anna May. Yeah. I'll have a look at Kyle Rittenhouse's mum after I look at the other side of the mass shootings, the ones that take place out of the schools. That, you know, what needs to be done there. I've got better support services going through my head. Of course. Five of Pentacles. The feeling of being disenfranchised with society to such an extent that you just feel like you want to go and put a bullet through people needs to be addressed. Of course, this is a biggie. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. I'm looking at mass shootings outside of high schools now. I've just addressed the high school ones. So if you want to go and have a look back at that. But that feeling of disenfranchisement, there has to be more done to address it. There has to be more doorways or services open to people, whether it's people who have drug problems, domestic violence problems, just people who are feeling so disenfranchised. Yeah, again, this is an uphill battle. Hi, Wild Heart. This one is really going to be an uphill battle. Queen of Wands. There has to be true insight. So both state and federal congresses should all look at them. Every state should look at them. Their houses. There should be, federal Congress, state congresses. They should all look at this situation. This, of course, the Queen of Wands is my sign for Congress. Investigation, guidance. Hi, Bronx Sage. The Star. Yeah, these people who are feeling so disenfranchised, they need to be given some hope that their life can go in a different direction than it is. They need real tangible hope, real tangible guidance into a different direction. King of Cups. Biden is going to look at this. He's going to encourage states to look at this as well. Seven of Pentacles. The assessment, yes, they can assess it all they want, but they know they're going to come up short with the Seven of Pentacles. So they have to look at not what they've done so far. They can look at what they've done so far and assess their efforts, but they have to look at what they can do to improve the growth of public safety. And of course, Three of Cups on top of the disenfranchisement, a real feeling of hope, more support. Three of Cups is about support. On top of the uphill battle and the King of Cups, we've got the Queen of Cups. You can't let emotion cloud the issue. I know it sounds horrible. It's a very emotional issue. But if you let emotion cloud the issue, you often miss what really needs to happen. Ace of Pentacles, opportunities. There needs to be a fresh start. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning. I'm getting go back to the beginning with this. They need a review, and the Congress review. Go back to the beginning. They really need a review of the Second Amendment. Not be taken out. But will there be, now that the NRA is gone, will there be more hope for better gun control? Knight of Cups. Four of Swords. They've stepped back out of the picture. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is an illusion. So the illusion of gun control, we have gun control, it's an illusion. And now that they've stepped back, maybe people can start seeing where all this business with the NRA and the lobbying and the weapons lobbying has brought them. Will there be a change? Knight of Swords. There's certainly people going to push for change, but it's a chaotic subject, so it can cause quite a lot of chaos. but there has to be changes, otherwise there will be more loss. So, yeah. Gun control is a biggie, but there's also other things. It's not the only thing. Where's Aurora? Oh, Colorado. Okay. Change to the culture too. And the change has to come from within the gun culture. Okay. The 18th, 19th and 20th of November. What does that have in store for Donald Trump? Night, Catherine Stubbs. Thank you for joining us. Scott, where are you, Scott? A peace sign again. It can be when the things are really small. It can some of the details don't come up. It looks like you're giving someone the. He's lurking. Ah, what's up? What's up, Scott? Nothing. Just hadn't seen you there for a while. So yep. So yeah, sometimes I've got to bring up the comments because some of the details are lost when they're tiny and they're like this small on the screen. It can look a bit different. Hi, Deborah Castro. Thank you. He looks. Look up. Okay. So what's in the lead up to the eclipse? That's Wednesday. What's Wednesday got in store for Donald Trump? King of Wands. The Hierophant. Family. Processes of government. King of Wands. Scheming. Nasty. Just not a good bloke. Bit of a tosser. This King of Wands. Feel like this guy should be reversed. A very nasty dude. It's like the poor little kittens in the background. He's going, I want the one in the middle. Send him to the kitchen. You know, eat kittens and make. I'm sorry. No, he's still going to be going on about how he's going to be reinstated and blah blah blah. But then there's a process coming in, an institution, his family. Could someone be indicted? Not, oh, yeah, something with a situation with a member of his family is going to leave him feeling very insecure. Yeah. Thursday. It's a day of transition for Trump with the 6 of Swords transition. But is it going from rough to smooth or from rough to rougher? Oh, truth. The truth. Something is definitely going to be something he thought he had really, really deeply embedded is going to be basically pulled out with a flourish. Ta-da! And oh God, that just honestly, the visual, pulled out with flourish. Oh, no, I mean some secret that he thought was really, really deeply embedded and couldn't be got at is going to be, here you go, all nice and shiny. Here's the truth. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the truth about the false knight. Oh, we have restriction, confinement. He put himself in that position, you know. Now, here's the thing. I feel like this might be physical confinement, not necessarily being shoved in jail or anything, but definitely something that is going to hamper him. Could be a freeze on his passport. Will they freeze his passport? The emperor, oh, definitely something to do with something legal and global. So restriction of global. So they could freeze his passport. That would be interesting on Thursday. You see, Trump doesn't ever see himself in jail because he's not that sort of person. Hi, Renee Rogers. Yeah, Trump selling his mask. Yeah. Good. More people like him have to be. Chrissey and other. It's good that he spoke out. He could have. Yeah, more people at his level have to speak out. So Friday for Donald Trump, Friday the 20th. No. Hang on, when is the 16th, 17th, 18th is Thursday, 19th is Friday, Saturday is the 20th. Yeah. Okay. Full moon, lunar eclipse on a Friday, hey? Deals, commitments, standing in defense. Ace of Cups. Again about. I get a feeling again. This is like with the Ace of Swords. You know how the sword was embedded in the stone, and it's being pulled out by the little imp. I feel like this is stuff that's hidden below the surface is going to come bubbling up again. Even more that he wants hidden is going to come out on Saturday. Big tower for Trump. Now this is for Trump. I'm looking at. So what's this tower? Let's have a look on the bottom of the deck. Oh, the devil. Materialism. Now, you said he's selling up his hotel. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's still a tool. It's good, but he's a high-profile Republican tool. And if if these people don't start speaking out, it's not about respect for them or no respect for them. It's about them finally doing what needs to be done. Yeah, materialism, definitely the devil. Pay the devil his due. Repeated patterns. That's why he should be feeling insecure. Time to pay the devil his due. What is this Tower about? I'm shuffling the cards now. Yeah. But that doesn't matter whether he's annoying or useless or whatever. It's like he's in a position to draw people with him who need to change their tune and start doing. So what's this Tower about? Empress, abundance. Got some high impact cards here. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Hierophant. Materialism, the Emperor, the Tower, the Empress. Fertile ground. Queen of Pentacles, resources. She represents resources to me. She looks like Ivanka. I wonder if this is Ivanka's going to start talking about something. Walking away at the Eight of Cups. Queen of Cups, blowing the lid off something. Keeping things hidden in a book. Oh, and the end, transition. Ivanka could do something that's going to break Daddy's heart. But yeah, I don't know what he does now. He was the bridge dude, wasn't he? In charge when that mess with the bridge happened. Because somebody thought they'd do something to make life harder for the Democrats or something. New Jersey Bridge. And just being stupid, yeah. Every time I think of him, I remember the picture I saw of him in the baseball get-up or something. throwing out the first pitch somewhere. Oh my God. He so reminded me of Tweedledum Tweedledee, just in his physical appearance. Yeah. So, so let's move on. Bannon refusing to turn over documents. Yeah. Oh, we'll look at Kyle Rittenhouse's mother. Is she going to be charged? Will Kyle Rittenhouse's mother be charged? I've got yes. She felt like she was protecting her son. Protecting her son would have been sitting his butt at home, locking him in his room and getting help. That she feels she was trying to protect her son. Opportunity. She's made mistake after mistake with him. This is the Ace of Pentacles. I'm looking at that hedge. She's had opportunity after opportunity. I'm getting she's had opportunity after opportunity to head this event off at the pass over the last few years, and she's ignored them all. Hi, MK Karen M. How are you? That doesn't matter. That's fine. Hi, Teresa Baltazar. She's continued the same pattern over and over, despite the opportunities that have been placed in front of her to head this off at the pass. She's been offered help. She's been offered advice. No, she knows best. We've got the legal here. She's got to proceed with caution. I do feel she's going to need a lawyer. Illumination. Yeah, more is going to come out about her part in this. I'm getting accessory before the fact. Abandonment. Yeah, the Hierophant responsibility. The processes of the courts. You see the cross keys of responsibility, saying she bears some responsibility and she has to answer in that. It was her indoctrination as well. Oh, you don't have an accessory before the fact. Really? Ah. I thought you did. She's definitely got a tower coming to her. With exposure of some things, heartbreak. She is really facing heartbreak. I'd like to feel sorry for her, but must be crushing to see her son in such a position. But, you know, in her mind, it's the authorities have betrayed him. Mm. Yeah, no, I mean, the courts are going to come up with it was just him, one person involved. This is working alone, but so she won't be charged with regard to the shooting itself, but she is going to face the tower moment, and that is going to be consequences for her driving him across the state line. So she will be facing that. Yeah. She could end up as an accessory before the fact. But in that case, she would be, charged with, as an accessory to murder. Yeah, I do think she's going to be. Yeah. What did they throw out, Sheila? Was underage. It doesn't matter if she knew his intent or not. She knew her son. She didn't know his intent. It doesn't, yeah. They threw out the underage gun thing. Okay. There'll be appeals on that. Anyway, we're looking at his mother. So I won't look at the trial itself, but we're looking at his mother, the possibility of her being charged. And yes, I do think she will be. Yeah. Is the Trump is the Trump family planning to skip the US? As somebody mentioned, they're selling one of their hotels. Let's have a look at that. Come fly with me, come fly, come fly away. I have read on that NW, and when I read on it, I saw them as a strong unit. So no, I don't think so. If they have secretly split, it's not split as in it's over. It's for some reason, but they are a strong unit. They really do love each other, and they are a strong unit. Okay. So it's the Trump members of the Trump family. We'll have a look at Trump first. Is he planning to skip the country? Let's have a look. His God with the highest truth and compassion. The Fool, new journey, new hopes and freedom. The White Rose is freedom. He's setting out on this journey thinking everything will be fine. So it's certainly crossed his mind. It is certainly something that he has considered. Okay? Security. Yeah, he's feeling really, really insecure. With the Four of Pentacles, he has hidden things, hidden stashes. I think I was listening, you know how Bannon was indicted for stealing from Trump's campaign funds and all that. He didn't do it for himself. He got some of it, but a lot of it went overseas to hide it for Trump. Near future, the world. End of one thing. So we got the start of a new journey here. End of one journey, start of another. But is it the journey that he wants? What's at the base of this reading? High Priestess, secret strategies. And look at this on the bottom. The Six of Swords. Transition, movement away, travel away. So it's certainly in his mind. Legal problems, secret swords, strategies. The clear difference between right and wrong. And he does know the difference, by the way. Is at the base of this. So why the world? Oh, have a look at the outcomes, and then I might come back to the world. The outcomes here for this question. The Emperor. The rule of law. Unable to escape it. He's got the globe there too. He's holding a globe there too. A global picture and a global picture. People have, he's definitely got that stuff. Places stashed, money stashed. And I think he might have just spoken to at least 4 countries. It's not him they'll want, it's the money. And they'll expect the money first. But the law it has looked at all this already. Oh dear, here's this tower for him. Knight of Wands, Knight of Rods. They're gonna let loose. They've been holding back, but I think they're gonna let loose, and soon. But soon, in terms of tarot, could be tomorrow. It could be 3 months away. This is six of rods, 6 of wands, and it is reversed. Knocked off he not going to be vindicated the way he wants. He thinks he's going to be vindicated. He's not going to be vindicated. And he's going to be knocked off his perch. And so are his emissaries. You don't want him in exile. If he goes into exile in some country, he's not going to face justice. You don't want him in exile. Here we have the 7 of Pentacles facing the consequences of his actions. Reap what you sow. Let's have a look at this World card. I'll get my little purple deck out here. Oh, I'm going to just get up and stretch my legs in a little minute. Oh yeah, big time. The Packers, Crown Casino does pretty well every casino in Australia. Not all of them. There's a couple they don't do. And oh yes, state after state are saying you are not suitable to hold a casino license. No, Hayley Bryant did Ted Cruz. Oh, I have to look that up on SNL. She's brilliant. I love Hayley. Kate McKinnon, Hayley Bryant, Cicely Strong, all the ladies. Cicely Strong's Janine Pirro cracks me up every time because she gets us so perfect. Okay, what is this World card about in his near future? Queen of Wands. Yep. Congress. Congress want the bigger picture. They might subpoena him, and of course he's going to try and dodge it. Yeah, Congress want the bigger picture. He's looking at, if he's subpoenaed, he's really feeling insecure. What's he feeling insecure about? 6 of Pentacles. Deals, quid pro quos. How he wants to upset the balance. Yeah. He won't be able to. I've never seen him being able to skip the country. I have seen him trying, but it's not going to happen. Now, I'm just going to get up and stretch my legs for a few minutes. Okay. So I'll probably be about a minute or so. And yeah, so I'll be back in about a minute. I can't sit for 3 hours anymore without getting up and stretching my legs for circulation. He's asking for the GOP to no longer recognize Liz Cheney as a Republican since she went against Trump's agendas. God. Some of these people.
On the top up, huh?
Yeah, baby, if you could. I'm just stretching my legs for a minute.
Alrighty, how's it going?
Yeah, good. I wouldn't mind. It can't be this fortnight, but maybe
I
next
can't hear
fortnight.
you, sweetie.
Maybe next fortnight I'd like to go there.
What?
They still need to maybe get a couple of pairs of light shorts.
Oh, yeah. I see Austria's, if I haven't been looking at COVID, but Austria's implemented a lockdown just for the unvaccinated.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Look what happened with the last Austrian dictator, he was that sort of thing.
He wasn't born in Austria?
Hmm?
He was born in Austria, wasn't he? Oh, dear.
Well, say hello to everyone.
Oh, what?
Are you going to say hello again? You don't have to show your face on screen.
No, quietly in the background. How many people are, you don't know? Hey? I don't think you got watching. You never do, do you? You never watch that stat.
No.
Not caring.
Just not something I
What's that, love?
stress too much on. Just not something I stretch too much on. How many people are watching? James said, how many people are watching? I'm like, I don't know. Because I never really look. But everyone who is watching, give us a thumbs up. And hello to everyone who's watching but isn't in the chat. And hello, of course, and thank you. Thank you for joining us. And hello and thank you to everyone who chooses to watch later on. And if you are watching later, please put a thumbs up. Yeah.
YouTube happy?
Hi, Renee. You got a bit sick from your COVID booster shot. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
Which one?
I don't know which one she had, baby.
Oh.
Hi, Julie Saint. How are you? It's lovely
Look,
to
there's
have a
more
new name here.
information and all that.
Or if you've been here before, I think you may have. Welcome back. Yeah. Hi, crazy cat lady. Renee, you okay? Renee.
Yeah, baby. I'm coming. Yeah.
Oh, you had, she had the Moderna booster, baby.
Soon. Wait.
Oh, so we looked at Trump himself. What about family members? Are any of them going to skip? So what about other family members? Not Trump, but other family members. You heard us off me out. Yes, that was Cameo. Bubba girl, I know, sweetie. I know.
I'll pay attention.
We got food coming later, darling. She's at her bowl.
Oh, yes, a lot of very subtle things.
Actually, there is a bag in there, I think.
Yeah.
It's got
Where?
no in this box here. Is there a bag in there that's got some vegetables or something on it? Yeah, that one. Could you give us some of that? It's dog food, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
Hey, how many times has the dog eaten her food?
Oh, I might not be able to do that.
Yeah. We're out of food. I've ordered some more. I've got there's a shop coming this afternoon. I'm not sure yet unless they've sent a thing yet. Mm. Yeah, if you want to wear your mask, you wear your mask. Yep. Yeah, they can kick your butt, can't they? Okay, let's have a look. Will other members of Trump's family try and skip? Yes, this is a maybe card, but it's like trying to flee. This person, oh my goodness, this guy is paddling like the clappers to get out of there. So yes, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to try and get somewhere because they are facing financial loss, financial ruin. They want to get somewhere where they feel like they're going to have control over their money and autonomy, but no, it's not. It's a pipe dream. Oh, yeah, there's definitely some who are going to try and nothing to hide. We have nothing to hide. Not sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. But that's not the case. Will they try to flee? Yes. Oh, subpoenas will be coming to. Here's the subpoena card again. The Queen of Wands, Congress subpoenas. Oh, thank you, darling.
Yep, copy there you go.
You want to say hello?
Hello, everybody.
He says good day to everyone. Thanks for the coffee, baby. I'm using the big cup, and this will hopefully cut down on the number of times he has to make me a coffee.
Oh, gosh,
so definitely, they don't want to be in the country for subpoenas. Hermit, dragged out of hiding. They'll go into hiding if they can, but I'm getting a feeling dragged out of hiding. They're going to try and make themselves scarce, but it's not going to work. I feel specifically Don Jr. especially. Maybe Kimberly, what's her face? Guilfoyle? How did she go? I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. When she was going to best is yet to come. Yep. Truth, exposure. Now the sun, I've got the sword of truth, the ace of swords here, which is definitely sunshine coming through. What's that pong?
What pong? Good. Yes, the coffee pods, used ones. Where's the lid for this thing?
I think it's outside. Oh. He put some coffee pods in there. What's that pong?
Use the coffee pods.
I didn't think they'd smell that bad.
You would, like, no, the lid on the thing. Okay.
Truth exposure, the truth coming out. 8 of what? Oh, yeah. No wonder this dude in the 6 of Swords is paddling like the clappers, because we've got swift communication, swiftness on top of the Queen of Rods. I would expect, I'm thinking maybe in the next 2 weeks there's going to be subpoenas for some of the Trumps. Whoops. Confinement. Donald Trump is not the only one who will have his passport seized. There'll be others as well. Remember, Donald got the confinement card as well. 4 of Cups reversed. Things cannot stand as they are. There has to be movement with these dudes, because they're just moving about freely like they've got nothing to worry about, doing this, doing that. Yeah. I see the word house arrest came to mind, because he's the ex-president. That's the phrase that went through in my head. House arrest, because he's an ex-president. Is Donald Trump going to be put under house arrest? That's an interesting question. But definitely some of his family members are planning to flee too. They don't want subpoenas. They'll try everything they can not to put them off and blah, blah, blah. But okay, let's have a look. Big news day today. What is the next rest? What is in for the rest of this week? And now I've done the shooting. Oh, I'm going to take a break from the political stuff. The question, was the debris field in space due to weapons testing? Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. Let's move away. Give the Trump energy a bit of a rest and a bit of a time to clear. I've got some incense here. Thought I might light, but I think I'll just light a candle for now. And I'm going to do the Yankee candle. It's great. Your Yankee candles, which we can get over here too from Spotlight if you're in Australia. I got them. That's the only place I've seen that you can buy them. They're great. The fragrances hold really well, and they're really good. So yeah, that's my plug for the day. It's not. I just really like the Yankee candles. So hint.
Oh, right.
Spotlight, Yankee candles.
Just when we're going back to New York.
You can buy these in Spotlight.
No, we need to go to New York.
He's going, no, got to go. morning. Sorry about that. I did put a comment in there. Third time in 3 days that it shut down. I said, Darby, I'm going to have to scrub it. So I'm sorry about that. That's why I put I put a comment in to say that I was. I wasn't looking for us. Night, Chrissey. Oops, there we go on the phone. Sorry about that. I did put a comment in there. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, scrub the computer. It's going to be a huge pain. Hi, Sean Miller. But I'll finish up today, and then it's going to throw all my plans out the window. So I'll be having another late night. Take a while. Oh, geez. Honestly, it just means I'm going to have to take uninstall programs and go back and scrub it, reset it all. It's a pain in the ass. Peekaboo. Yeah. No, this is the third time in 3 days it's happened to me. So, yeah. And it's not this application. It's not StreamYard at all. I mean, the other one happened during Zoom. Yeah. So what was I looking at? Oh, can I look at the space debris field? That's up there. I mean, there's lots of space debris up there, but the latest one, was it due to weapons testing? Let's have a look at that, hey? Gets stuck straight back into it. Yeah, with a delay on the TV. That's a yes. It's something they want to keep close. So, yeah, they won't admit it. But it is definitely due to weapons testing. It'll come out. Where's my little book? My book. Got 2 3s there. See if it says anything about 2 3s. Nope. Nothing about 2. Let's have a look. Yeah, whatever explanations offered, it's a lie. Yeah, it's definitely something they won't keep hidden. Who are they? I didn't ask which question. Oh, there's going to be consequences to this, and it's going to be quite startling. Quite startling. Yes, the things have gone from my hair. It's from me pulling my hair out. Yeah. So was it Russia or China? Let's have a look. What's on the bottom here? Abandonment. Wasted effort. It's from one country. This is working solo, so it's from one country only, not 2. Okay, so is it Russia or is it China? I've got Russia. So is it Russia? I've got Russia. Is it China? No, it's not China in this case. It's Russia. It is Russia. will they do more? They're exploring doing more, but they haven't yet decided, and they're keeping things very close to their chest, of course, with the we got 2 4s. Anything on 2 4s? No. 2 8s. Surprises. Got 2 8s, which is a surprise. Yeah. So they're going to keep things, they're going to try and cloud the issue, and there's going to be denial and stuff. But it was definitely them. This not every debris spilled up there is caused by it, but yes, abandonment. Yeah. So is there going to be any? Is the debris field going to cause any problems later on? You know, with a lot of the stuff burns up in space. But if it's a big enough chunk of something, it can cause problems. Will any of that debris? Good night, Flowing. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. Yeah, China might put a pause on a project, but they won't abandon it, no. Will any of the debris cause problems? Like, not when it starts coming down, and it will. Some won't, but some of it, yes, some of it could cause problems with the judgment card. Yeah. 3 to 4 countries. Might hit a couple, some pieces of it might hit some homes, maybe across 3 countries. I've got the home card here, so some houses might get damaged, but yeah. Might be cited as an act of God if something happens, if one of it piece hits your home. Geez, that would be, yeah, people would get disappointed if they tried to bring a case there. Yeah. There's a few pieces large enough that if they fell out, if they did fall out of orbit, they could cause some damage, and it might, but I don't think it would be for quite a while. Yeah, definitely reading energy with 3 wands here. We've got the 9 of wands, the 7 of wands, the 2 of wands. There's definitely going to be some challenges happening, possibly from some of the G6 countries. Sorry, some of the G6 countries. Maybe Russia will feel it has to defend itself because this could have a bit of a global thing. So, yeah, a homeowner's insurance nightmare. Yeah, yeah. But hopefully, by the time they go through the troposphere and all that, they'll have burnt down to a size where it could cause a crater or a hole in the roof or something, but nothing huge. So will some of that debris fall to Earth? Yeah. Will some of it do some damage? Quite possibly. But severe damage? No, I don't think so. It's not the stuff of nightmares, like, you know. Ridiculous, isn't it? Now, my sweetie pie offered to swap computers with me. He has the newer computer, but I said no. But I will be scrubbing this one. So it should be up and running again by Thursday morning. Well, I want to be up and running again by tonight because I've got stuff that needs to do. So, the UK, the taxi explosion, is it a precursor to a more worrisome time? Is it a precursor to more tension in the UK? They've had a few of these single lone person things in recent years. There was the guy on the bridge. On the Tower Bridge. They've had a few of these things. There was the guy who went around and killed some police officers. So these... Will there be an increase in this activity in the UK? 5 of Cups. There can be a no card, but it signifies loss. So more loss, strength, yeah. Feels like attempts to undermine, like this way, undermining of the country. Oh yeah, we've got the Devil card. Yes, they're both no cards, but in the context of the question, it's should they be worried about more of these types of attacks happening? And the Moon card, yes. It's like a lot of these people have been underground, but they're starting to come up again. COVID and lockdown has been one of the reasons some events haven't happened. So yeah, it's like more coming out. Will they eventually be able to... So we'll put this down. These are attempts to undermine the country. Ooh. But we shouldn't get over analytical about it. We shouldn't overthink it, at least as people, on how much it can affect, because that can increase anxiety and everything. Yeah, you shouldn't be over analytical about it. Acquired knowledge. We've got the bundle here on the Fool of acquired knowledge, and the little the little doggy there, he's biting the ankle of the Fool here. So it's like butterflies change. There's all things here that indicate that the British services, police, intelligence, can bring about these changes. So we shouldn't get too tied up in it and get over analytical. And they have acquired knowledge. They are following the leads and all that. So yes, there should be concern about these things happening. But yeah, that you can't live in constant anxiety and fear. You have to step forward with faith that the people have the knowledge, that those who take care of us have the knowledge to see us through this. If you're in the UK, I'm talking about, okay? What's up here? 6 of Cups. Past actions. A return. Is that a re-emergence, fears, nightmares, or a return to a safer time? What is that? Let's have a look. That's the 6 of Cups I'm talking about here. Now, when I was talking about not getting over analytical and getting this too tied up in knots, and you have to have faith that the people who are there to protect have knowledge and all that and will act on it. That was the Fool. 6 of Cups. What's going on with that? I'm talking here about the taxi that was blown up in Liverpool. And Boris Johnson has stated, yes, there is cause for concern. It was a terrorist attack. Apparently, this person was known to have terrorist ties. Unfortunately, I think that the 6 of Cups is harking a return to something, a return to impetuous actions against others, targeting Muslims and Asians, that sort of stuff. But again, we've got the Fool coming up again. People need to have faith in those who protect them in this instance as well, because they will be on it. But there might be briefly a return to that before it's stopped. Yeah. The House Freedom Caucus, hey? So while I'd like to say that's a one-off, nothing like that's ever going to happen again. Just, you know, if you're in the UK, just be careful, do what you can to, you know, be aware, but have faith in the authorities with this undermining thing, with these attempts to undermine the whole society. And also don't let things get back. If you see someone falling back into the ways of impetuousness, you know, I'm going to beat up this Muslim person because, or this Asian person because it was one of them that blew up the cab. Don't let it happen, and report them and have faith in the police to do what needs to be done there. Yeah. Hi, Anne. Hi, Anne H. Running Slop. How are you? Oh. That's a great story. Hi, Joji. Hit the 2-hour mark. You know, normally I would go for longer, but I'm going to have to, I think, cut it short a bit. I want to take a bit of a break, and then I'm going to have to get on to fixing this computer, and it's going to take a bit to do. So I'll leave it. I'll be back on Thursday morning. I'm thinking back to 9 o'clock. Okay. That I do feel there's going to be a review of his cases, and you know, yeah. So if you want lessons, of course, you can email me. If you want a reading, you can email me. I do charge a nominal fee for the lessons. There's 6 of them. It's $10 a lesson, so $60 for all of them. And I've gotten good response from the people who I've been teaching. So let me know. And it's done face-to-face using Zoom or Messenger or even WhatsApp, I guess, if you need it. And yeah, so I have been setting aside quite a big chunk, but as the more I do it, the more compact it gets, but it's still like 2.5 to 3 hours per lesson. So, and I do challenge you. I do challenge you. It's not all you passive me. Yeah. So I hope anyway that everyone stays safe, stay strong, stay healthy, and stay loving. I'll see you guys again on Thursday. And so I'm going to get on and do something about fixing this computer. Thank you all for your support and your understanding. Okay. Love you all. Bye-bye.